What is up, you guys? Michael Elefante here, filming from Montana, just north of Yellowstone National Park. As you can see, I'm filming from a camper van. My wife and I are traveling full-time with our two dogs, who you may see pop up here. They're in the van with us. This one's crawling up right now. But anyways, today I wanted to review another record month for us on Airbnb and share some of that in full transparency with you guys. The revenue generated from these properties, what the operating expenses were, what the debt service was on the mortgage, and ultimately what our cash flow was. Now, these numbers are insane. Just keep in mind that these are higher than our average expected cash flow numbers because summer is typically busy season for both markets that we're invested in, which is Nashville and Gatlinburg. These numbers are from June 2021, and they are honestly insane. And what's even crazier to say out loud is that next month's numbers are going to dwarf these numbers from June. So July numbers are going to be another record month for us. So make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe and follow along. You can see our progress, and obviously follow for tips and tricks on investing in real estate, operating Airbnbs, personal finance, and all sorts of topics like that. Now make sure you guys hang around till the end of the video, because beyond the cash flow numbers, I'm also going to review how much equity we gained in the month of June from principal pay down on the loan and the estimated unrealized gain from appreciation. These are just a rough ballpark numbers on appreciation based on a 3% growth rate, because I want to account for it looking at real estate investments holistically. So we're not just looking at the cash flow, which helps set us financially free, but also the net gain in our wealth over the long term. So we're going to look at the total numbers added up between cash flow, equity gain from principal pay down on the loans, and also estimated unrealized gain from appreciation on all four of these properties. All right, so let's break this down. Property number one is the first property we ever invested in, and it is a 4-bedroom house in Nashville, Tennessee. The reason this place does so well is because we cater toward bachelorettes and special occasions in Nashville, and we have a custom mural on our living room wall that has butterfly wings. It has Nashville written above it, so people literally book that place just to take that photo and create that memory. I think that's where a lot of people miss the boat with Airbnb, is not creating that experience, taking it to the next level to stand out from other properties. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crunch these numbers. Now, this property is normally just booked for long weekend stays. As I said, we're catering toward the special occasions or bachelorette parties. Typically, they're coming from a Thursday to a Sunday. We occasionally have midweek bookings. We're trying to capture more of those. But right now, we have almost every weekend booked out, like 4 to 5 months in advance. So this is, we're able to charge a higher rate on the weekend, anywhere from $500 a night to $1,000 a night for this property. So in the month of June, we had 13 nights booked. So we had less than a 50% occupancy, but because we're able to charge a premium on the weekends, our revenue totaled $10,128.06. Now, the operating expenses, what's included in that? It is anything that costs you money to operate the property. So that is taxes, insurance on the property, utility bills, Wi-Fi, cable TV, and anything else that bubbles up, like cleaning expenses, for example, between each group of guests. Anything that costs you money to operate the property month to month. And that operating expenses totaled $2,879.06 for the month of June. And then the debt service. So this is the portion of the mortgage that is going toward interest and principal paid on the loan, for this month was $1,914.13. So all we have to do is take our revenue minus our operating expenses and minus our debt service on the loan, and that gives us a cash flow for this property of $5,334.87. That's about average for this property right now. Honestly, we should be doing a little bit better than that, but we're pleased with any revenue above $10,000 per month there. So our next property was our second ever investment. This is a property that's located in downtown Nashville. We acquired it about just over a year ago in May of 2020, and it kind of struggled through during COVID because nobody was booking it at the rate that they normally would, as tourism in Nashville was down quite a bit. Now that tourism is drastically back up, we've seen this place break record revenue numbers almost monthly the past 6 months, and July is going to be no exception. It's going to be even higher next month than it is this month. But we were booked a total of 19 days for this property. It's a 2-bedroom townhome, downtown Nashville. You can walk to Broadway, all the bars and music and whatnot. So the revenue totaled $8,949.91. Our operating expenses totaled $1,942.63, and the debt service on the loan was $1,667.20. So we do the same math and we get a cash flow for this property of $5,340.08, which is honestly really strong cash flow. Our forecasted average cash flow when we acquired this property was a bit less than that. So anything above $5,000 is honestly icing on the cake for us here. Now, let's go on to our cash cow properties. The first one was our first house we acquired in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is the gateway to the Smoky Mountain National Park. For those who are not familiar, the Smoky Mountain National Park borders the Tennessee-North Carolina border, and Gatlinburg is one of the most visited towns to get into the park. The tourism here is outstanding. It's a saturated market, but it's also very easy, in my opinion, to stand out from competition. There's a lot of older cabins. So we renovated this place. It's a 4-bedroom house, sleeps up to 16 guests comfortably, has a game room, has an outdoor entertainment space with a fire pit and hot tub, string lights, the whole 9 yards. It's an awesome place. Guests love it. And we were booked at 100% occupancy in June. This is the first month we were ever booked at 100%. So 30 nights booked, and the revenue totaled $22,114.71. We are charging a premium for this property because we believe that we have a premium property and experience compared to other properties in the market. Our operating expenses were only $2,406.57, and the debt service on this loan is $2,053.72, leaving us a whopping cash flow for this one property alone, $17,654.42, which is insane because this month's cash flow on that one property honestly has outdone almost all of the months leading up to this month by itself from all of our properties combined. So these numbers are getting insane as we're hitting busy season right now. Now the last property is a 4-bedroom house. Now this property, if you guys haven't seen this, go back into my videos. You can check out the renovation we did. We took this place from a $500,000 property to property that we could probably sell for $1 or $1.2 million right now based on the rents we're seeing. We turned a garage into a theater room, massive rooftop patio. We have a sauna, a hot tub, a guest house. Like, this place has it all. Super cool. And we were booked for 27 nights in June. And this is only the third month we've had this property listed on Airbnb and VRBO. We launched in April. So we had 27 nights booked in June and a revenue of $24,233.67. And our operating expenses totaled $3,847.82. Now the debt service on this loan is $2,024.96, leaving us with a cash flow of $18,360.89. Now, this is the one property that we did not invest in on our own. We actually partnered with some friends of ours that we met in Nashville, Tennessee. He is a home builder and house flipper, has an awesome skill set, super nice couple. So he brought his skill set to leading the renovation with the garage into a theater room and other things as well. And we split the costs of this investment 50-50, and we're splitting the cash flow of this investment 50-50. And we're managing the property and brought our expertise on how to operate and furnish it as well. So divide that number by 2, and our cash flow, or our disbursement in June, was $9,180.45. So the total revenue from these 4 properties in the month of June for a single month is $65,426.35, and our cash flow after paying, or actually before paying our investors, totaled $46,690.26, which is honestly insane. These numbers destroy any long-term or even commercial real estate investment, at least from ones that I have seen or evaluated. This is why I love short-term vacation rentals. And then after our investors cut, our total take-home cash flow for the month of June was $37,509.82. Now, these properties take a lot of investigating and work to set up, but once they're set up, and if you set them up correctly, you don't even have to pay a property manager if you don't want to. We self-manage our properties currently. It doesn't take that much effort to manage them. Honestly, maybe, 30 minutes to an hour a week. Some weeks, like this past week, we've had some issues and had some repairs to be done, so we had to allocate more time, a couple hours this past week. But honestly, trading 1 to 2 hours a week on average for over $37,000 in cash flow, This is insane to look back at because the first job I had out of college in 2016, my salary was $35,000 per year. So our cash flow just outpaced that in a single month, which is crazy to look back at. Now, we want to take it one step further and not just look at the cash flow. Now, the cash flow is what enabled us to quit our jobs and travel full time, like in this camper van, but we want to also build our wealth over time and our net worth. So what is that estimated gain in net worth for the month of June alone? We need to take into account gain from principal, paid down on the loan, and appreciation. So each month, how a loan works, if for a 30-year fixed, conventional loan with the bank, which all of these properties are on, a portion goes towards interest, and then a portion goes toward principal. Now, over the course of that loan, you pay a little bit less in interest every single month and a little bit more in principal every single month. So literally every single month, the guests are paying off the house for us, and we get to keep a portion of this as equity in the property. So the gain from principal pay down on these 4 houses, I'm going to go in the same order. Property number 1 was $660.48. Property number 2 was $503.35. Property number 3, $882.44. And then the 4th property was $617.26. Now remember, we split that 50-50. So our half of that principal pay down was $308.63. So we add up our total take home or gain in equity from principal pay down on the loans in just the month of June, $2,354.90. Now, same thing for appreciation. I'm going to calculate this at what I think the homes could sell for conservatively today and a 3% growth rate, and I just divide that number by 12 to get the monthly gain in appreciation. It's an unrealized gain. It's just an estimate because I want to calculate the total return on our investment, which accounts for not just cash flow, right, but these other metrics. So I'm going to go in the same order. House number 1, estimated gain in appreciation was $1,437.50. House number 2, $1,150. Property number 3, $2,250. And property number 4, $2,500. Now divide that by 2 because our half of that gain in appreciation is $1,250. Add all that up, the total unrealized gain or estimated gain from appreciation. This is conservative too. The market's been growing at like an 8 to 15% clip in appreciation in the Gatlinburg market, which is probably not sustainable. But anyways, totaled $6,087.50. So we're going to add up all of these numbers, the cash flow, the principal pay down on the loan, and the estimated gain in appreciation, and we add those up to get our total estimated or unrealized net gain in wealth for just the month of June from 4 Airbnb properties. This is crazy. $45,952.22. Now, I hope you guys appreciate the transparency I share with these numbers. I don't see a lot of other real estate investors sharing the direct cash flow and other metrics from their investments on YouTube or any other social platform. If you appreciate the transparency and find value in the content, please do me a favor, hit the like button below. It goes a long way in help promoting this to other people who may find it beneficial also. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to follow along. And of course, if you have questions or comments, drop them below. I try to answer every single one that pops up on all my videos. And stay tuned for future videos. I know I haven't done a ton in recent months because we've been so busy traveling, but I'm looking to do more real estate, investment strategies, Airbnb, personal finance, even some topics around Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and other suggestions, basically around investing and finance in general. So hope to see you guys again soon.